Another moment of learning, another tell it all with Teacher Nhoie. As of this moment, we'll be talking a very important lesson that will really let us gain something today about simple things that grow within our community. Well, we will base our study in Matthew 13:24-30, the story of the wheat and the weeds. Well, many of us know that wheat and weeds grow together. And the farmer, the gardener, will not really know which is which until they grow. Late enough, we will know that one is weed, one is wheat. We'll pluck out the weed, and throw it to fire. Then pluck out the wheat, and then get the fruit, and then mill it, and we can make it into grains. However, the reality is we have wasted a lot of fertilizers already. We have wasted a lot of natural nutrients from the ground with the growth of the weeds. However, the reality is we cannot do away with weeds in our garden because the fact is they grow together with the wheat and we have no identity accuracy. Which one is the wheat? Which one is the weed? So, as of this moment, Teacher Nhoie will share to you 5 instances where the plant is considered a weed. Number 1, if your aim as a plant is only to complete and destroy the real plants, you're a weed. Okay? Why? Because when plants are planted in a certain garden, they were spaced correctly, okay, so that they can divide the nutrients of the soil and they will not compete. Now, as weeds go there, they will grow around, compete with plants, and then they do not know what we mean by sharing the bounties of the garden itself. That's why, if you are there only to compete and destroy the harmonious relationship of the plants in the plot, you're a weed. Number 2, if you are not planted in the area but you still grow to dominate mercilessly, you're a weed. If you notice, we plant real plants, and it's very hard to grow real plants because they have nutrition and weather condition that should be only for them. But what is really amazing is we don't plant the weeds, but they go there. And when they go there, they overgrow the plants. They offer more challenges to the plants, and they grow better than the plants. They dominate mercilessly. This is just like a society we're in. The real people designated to it, the real people owning it, the real people who are assigned to it are suffering from those who are just transferring there, making themselves popular, making themselves feel important, but they are actually transient and should be the one who should respect the people in that place. That is being a weed. Number 3, if you are growing with a plant but yielding nothing. Now, this is already where the sensibilities go. Okay, as what we have said earlier, plant, or shall we say, wheat and weed grow together. You don't even know which one is the wheat, which one is the weed. Now, so our only option is to let them grow together. And then, when they are mature, the wheat will bear fruit, the weed will bear nothing. So right there and then, we will pluck out the weed and then throw it to fire, and the wheat, we let it continue to grow until the fruits are matured and then we have it milled. Now, the reality is, in life, there are really instances wherein we are trying to help people. We are trying to help community, but not all members of the community will be good enough to respond to that help, will not be good enough to reciprocate good deeds with the good things that were done for them. That is now when we know when did we help a wheat and when did we help a weed. The important thing is we helped. Number 4, if you are a real plant, a valuable one, but you are not in the place to grow. Wow, this is a little bit different. Even if you're a real plant, but you are in a garden of a certain group of plants that were really planted to grow and to commune with each other. So example, a rose in the spinach area. A rose is not supposed to be in the spinach area. So all of the spinach there really occupy the garden, with the rose becoming a weed. Now, we have an option. We can get the rose and plant it somewhere together with the other rose so that it will now become weeds. Or we can pluck out the rose because it's not really an area for the rose to grow. In real life, this is also like this. There are many people who are doing the job of others, which is not their job. They are being useful in areas that they should not be because they have an area for them to do as their job description or as their responsibility. Sometimes they don't want this responsibility given to them because they want others' responsibility to gain limelights, to gain fame. The point of the matter is, all responsibilities are important, and in the right time, they will gain the right limelight. Okay? Do not go ahead. Because if you grow in a place where you should not be, even how important you are still a weed. Lastly, if you strangle the real plants and get their nutrients without sharing it with them, you're a weed. Now, I observe from my garden, I plant cassava, then there are weeds around. The sad thing is, they are even strangulating my plants, saying to the plants, okay, when the owner will put fertilizer, we will get everything and we will leave nothing to you. But the cassava will just silently grow, and the weeds are growing faster and dominating. In real life, this is just like this. We have people around us, okay? We help them have their job. We help them where they are now. We help them get the kind of respect that they have. But at the end of the day, chances are some of them will step on you. Some of them, because of the fight for survival, will not even turn back to identify that they know you. Some of them will even destroy you. Now, that is an attitude of a real weed, okay? Because real plants will always know where they grow, why they grow, and who are the company that they're growing with. So, dear streamers today, what we're trying to say is, not all weeds are really weeds. Even real plants can be weeds if we are not in the right place, if we are not doing the right thing, and if we are not functioning the real worth that we have. Okay? So, you actually have a choice in this life. You can be a weed so that you'll become peculiar and popular, even not in the right way, but the chances are you will be plucked out sometime soon. Or you can be a plant. Grow simply, slowly, and surely, and when you will mature enough, your worth as a person will come out, and you will become a person you desire for, a good person for the professional world, a good person for the work of God. It's not easy to become a plant. You have all the competitions in the world. It's easy to become a wheat. Why? Because you can compete with anyone and even try to strangle them. But nowadays, we need real plants to be the real missionaries, to be the real people that will work for God. Be a real plant, because becoming a weed is not being a Christian. Another moment of learning, another tell it all with Teacher Nhoie.